this is a weird card from nowhere. A great, weird, impromptu effect. So cards, per se the usual, can be shuffled. And we begin by having a card selected. Let us say, I'm going to do this in a rare case. Card can openly be selected. Let's just say, say here. Okay. Gather them up, and we can show it to the audience. Hopefully it can be shown. Okay. So we'll lose the card up inside the pack. I show it. Okay. And we'll mix on up. It's one of those rare pick card and I'll find it type of effects, as the spectator loves to say. But in rare cases, it's timed well. It's a good card effect. I don't think your card's on bottom, the 10 of spades. No? Okay. Nor anywhere near the top, the 8, king, or 6. I would believe not, hopefully. So we're actually just going to use, I'll just place them right here, these 3 cards. So the 8, the king, and the 6 for this particular case. And we're going to try something a little bit interesting. I'm just going to give them a card shake, and it's going to give an indicator card. Or it's going to reverse one card that's possibly close to your card. Give a little shake, and one card will mysteriously turn over. The king. Is your card close to the king, I would presume? There you go, and possibly no. Oh, that is interesting. Then what is the name of your card? Or maybe it is close, whichever. And I would ask them the name of their card, and they would say, you know, the name of the card. I guess in this case it's King of Spades. I go, really? Not the 4 of Spades or anything of that nature? They go, no. The King of Spades it is. And it's just a wonderful little short trick I love to do. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you can, give the video a like, as I love, it would always help to support the Academy. I would love it. And we're going to actually jump right into the explanation of this little effect. It's just a cute little wondrous effect. So, impromptu card shuffle. And cards be selected whatever way you prefer. If you're strolling, you know, from table to table, going about it, then dribble will be your best friend. So let's just say dribble, and you can dribble whatever card. And in this case, let's say it is the Ace of Clubs. And you will need to control it to the 4th position from the top. So if you want to do a spread and sidecount the bottom 3 cards, get a break, and then swing cut and add them. So as you show the card twice, you could add these 3 cards and then undercut to the top. That way you can get the card to 4th from the top. But in performance, I decided to be more casual with it. I decided to do a jog shuffle, which I should link up above here. And I show it. And because I teach on the channel, so don't worry about it. But I show the card twice, Ace of Clubs, and then I jog 3 cards. 1, 2, 3 cards on top of it, and then I jog 1 card about halfway out right here. But it's not as obvious because I immediately, like, I just jog it, I add 3, jog it, and then immediately shuffle all around. Just making sure I maintain this jog separation right here, just holding all the rest of them. Then you can lift up with your thumb from the back, lift up so you can get a break below, square everything, and then cut half of the upper pile, cut at the break, and then drop everything on top so you can control that Ace of Clubs to the top. So in actual performance, I'll actually do it face up just for demonstration purposes. I would grab the cards. Okay, I'm going to add 3. And I could just be haphazard about it. And then there you go. You got it. And then same position. Cut, cut, cut. And now it is 4th from the top. So that's lovely. So I'll actually do it for real. Face down. Boom. Okay. And I'm going to lose up inside the pack. Okay. And there we go. Control to 4th from the top. So going on from there, now that we control to 4th from top, we can show the bottom card. Is it there? They go no. I push off the top 3, turn it over, and then show them. I usually use my first and second finger to, as I show the 3 cards, I up jog the 9 to create this little display. And you can show the 7, 9, and 2, like so. And then I also get a casual break below the selection, the 4th card from the top. And they would say, no, it's not there, none of these are them, okay, but we're going to try something interesting. So as I square all the cards, have all these cards square up, you can use your forefinger. I then use my middle finger, thumb, other fingers coalesce, forefinger right here. To set the cards down, I usually set it off to my left. If you're doing this entirely right-handed, to your right. I usually just say from recessive hand to dominant area and set it down. And as I lift off, now I've got the 3 random cards above and then selection below. We're face down in that case. Now from here, I peel off 1 card, I peel off 2 cards, and then these are 2 singles, and then this is a double with the back-to-back, or face-to-face, I guess back-to-back, whichever. And then I set this 7 above, and then thumb clips it, so you can then move to an open display. This is a double right here, and try and make it as square as you can, as you do an open display showing all 3 cards openly to an audience, so you got this nice display. So you can be fair, everything sings above board. I then use my middle finger and thumb, so you don't have to worry about that double, and then use the rest of the dominant hand, or in this case my left hand, to square everything up, so you don't have to worry about everything falling apart. Okay? And in the same position, I can actually just give it a shake. Say if I give it a shake, 1 card will turn over, or it'll be an indicator card. I think it sounds better if it's just 1 card will turn over. Give it a shake, 1 card will turn over. And I think it's indicating something. I think it might be an indicator of your card. What was the name of your card? And at this point, so going lead up to that point, after I've done shake, I use my middle finger and thumb to then start swirling the above and below cards, just above and below. There's a double we keep in the middle, which is back to back, like a double backer card. So, but you know, it's just these 2 cards. So we've done shake. We now do it like a loose Ascanio, where we take the thumb, takes the top, and just start swirling it in a circle. The bottom card with the first 2 fingers, the first finger and second finger, they take the bottom cards and they start swirling like this, and gives a nice little display. Looks cool. After it leaves or separates from this double backer card ish, you know, it's just 2 cards put together. From there, we then let the cards fall together into mechanic script. So the 2 cards come together, and we can show this back card just like this, just one side, boom. 1 card is turned over, and I think it's indicator card. What was the name of your card? And as I'm saying, what was the name of your card? I drop this adult backer to the top of the face of the deck, releasing the 9 of clubs, which was the card they turned over in that case. And we're going to lift up with the middle finger, forefinger right here, thumb from the back. It's going to lift up and lift off, or kind of peel off that top card. And then we're going to risk kill this card, which they thought they just saw turn over. We're going to risk kill it, and then drop all 3 cards, which they assume is only 2 cards, which they assume is only these 2, but we've added it, lift it up, risk kill, off that extra card. So now this is just a single, their selection. Drop it on top of the pack, and which you could put in your pocket if it's a final effect or a single effect, or you could just leave it right here for a second. Okay, and then you go, okay, but what was the name of your card? And now you're left in a very, very, very clean position. Just that single card up to your face. We don't want it down here. We want it to be memorable to your face. They ask name of your card. Okay, you could even miscall it. I think I miscalled it in the performance. Just for build up, they go no. Well, I think it might be better for directness. What's the name of it? And you go, yes, you are correct. And then you can show the card, which is really, really amazing. So it's just boom, then boom, they react, great. And then from here, you can, if you're really worried about that cleanup, if anyone questions it with this card, because they're like, how did that turn over and then change and then vanish? You know, you can show their reaction to their card. You can set it down, face up, show it to them. And it's like cups and balls when you push forward, they look at it, and then you can casually cut the cards to the middle, and then you're all done. And then you're cleaned up. That or, you know, whatever you want to do. Maybe do a pass underneath the card. I don't know. It's sometimes really unnecessary. The easier cleanup is just put the cards away so they can't go to it. And then when they decide, and then when they do want to see another effect, you can take the cards back out and go into another effect. And just maybe just swing cut or whatever. And no one even cares. You're like, okay, different card effect. You try and move on from it. I know that's running without being chased. I get that. But hey, I always love to give options in case the worst case scenario happens, because I have high anxiety. So all that said, I hope you enjoyed this card trick. Give it a like if you can, and if you haven't seen this video yet, definitely check it out, and I'll see you there.